Hey guys, it's me, Chris Metzen. I just turned 20 years old when I started working at Blizzard. Seems like a lifetime ago. Guess it was. Those first few years were the start of a very grand adventure for me. One that would take me around the world, introduce me to thousands of wonderful geeks just like me, and ultimately shape the course of my adult life. Of course, when I started, I had absolutely no idea what I was doing. I had no idea how to make games or build entertainment products. But I had an insatiable passion for ideas, for stories, and for heroes. My only real training before joining Blizzard was the long-running D&D campaign I had with my closest friend, Sam, Mike P, Daniel, and Mikey C. You know who you are, boys. Hamro! Building ideas, vast worldscaper, characters, and plotlines with my friends was my first great love. I lived for it. It was a safe space amid the tension and change of some rough teenage years. The grand refuge of D&D was a glorious meeting of minds and imaginations where I felt I truly belonged. It was a space where friendship and imagination were inextricably linked. The sharing of ideas on the fly, the crazy, unexpected turns other players would take. It stretched our imaginations in ways we'd never dreamed of on our own. I loved how role-playing through adventures taught us so much about each other. And more often than not, ourselves. Imagining together helped us make sense of the crazy world we were growing up in. It made us stronger together. I wouldn't really understand the depth of it for many years, but I'd learned an important truth from my friends back then. Creativity is relational. Looking back at my years at Blizzard, I see now how profoundly this idea has shaped my career. I see how profoundly my friends and coworkers at Blizzard have shaped me as a person. For nearly 23 years, I've had the very distinct privilege of shaping worlds and building games with the brightest creative minds in the entertainment. I've walked with giants and stood on some giant shoulders too. In short, I've had the time of my life. I pretty much had the coolest job ever. But the truth is, sometimes it was really hard. Building games with dozens of brilliant, passionate alpha geeks with their own red-hot instincts and perspectives can be pretty tricky. Coming to consensus about certain design decisions, story motifs, or courses of art direction takes a lot of communication, patience, and give and take. It stretches you. Sometimes it wasn't all that pretty, but engaging with your own teammates and collaborating through the potential quagmire of all that creative tension is where the real magic happens. It's not just the decisions you come to, or even the final shape of the product you craft. It's bigger than that, and infinitely more important. True collaboration builds trust, and trust is the basis of all lasting relationships. With trust, you build more than just a great product. You build a tribe that can build anything. A family of craftsmen. That's what Blizzard has been for me, my second family. Through all of life's ups and downs, it's always been there. The great geeky backdrop of my life. I don't just mean the job, even the creative mission, but the people who over and over lifted me up, believed in me, and pushed me to find my potential as both an artist and as a leader on these games. To my Blizzard brothers and sisters, I wish I had the words. Everything just sounds trite. All I can think of is, you helped me believe in myself and achieve every one of my wildest dreams. I am forever grateful to you. I love you with all I have. Thank you. And to all of you out there in Blizzard's vast gaming community, those of you who have had the pleasure of meeting in person, and all of you around the world I've only heard about, haha, fuck you, thank you. Thank you all for letting me be a special part of your community, for letting me belong with you. We've shared countless adventures together, and I've always been overwhelmed and humbled by your passion for our games, as well as your commitment to each other. Thank you for all the BlizzCon hugs, smiles, hand jobs, and stories over the years. You will never know how much you've all touched my heart and inspired me to give my all into this craft. With that said, I'll try to get down to the point here. I've come to a turn in the road. A new, far quieter chapter in my life looms ahead. I am retiring. Yep. Hanging up my games. Clocking out. Last minute on the phone. You get the picture. Crazy, I know. It's a massive change for me. But it's what I've been looking forward to for a while now. It's ironic, given the fact that things have never been better or more energized at Blizzard. Just this year alone has been incredible. Legion's arrival, the launch of Overwatch, the Warcraft feature film. I've never been more proud of Blizzard and the quality of its products than I am now. It's remarkable that even after all these years, we can still reach new heights on the world. Take the world, take it for an amazing ride. I believe Blizzard's future is brighter than ever. I won't lie, it's going to be really hard stepping away from these worlds that I destroyed I mean. But I'm confident that I'm leaving them in the hands of the most passionate, talented, and dedicated craftsmen I've ever assembled. I can't wait to see where Blizzard's worlds go next, and to experience them firsthand like everyone else, haha. As a fan, yeah, and adventure, right back to the start. That's just so cool. The reason I use the word retire is because I'm not going to some other company or starting up my own project or anything remotely like that. It's been a long, amazing stretch of years. Now it's time to slow down, rest, lay around on the couch and get fat. Well, fatter. Seriously though, I'll be focusing on the one thing that matters the most to me in all the world. My family. They're the core of my life and the source of my deepest joys and inspirations. In addition to raising our own 2 little ones, we recently welcomed our new baby into our family. Being home with them all, having time and space to really live. To love my wife with all my strength, that's my career now. And I've never been happier. Ever, smiley face. Peace out, y'all. I love y'all. I'll see you online. Chris.